When we filed this case, we filed it in 2008 under the Bush administration, and so the arguments we were facing in the district court were arguments developed by Bush administration attorneys. But the case, has been in the courts now for 5 years, and over the course of that time, obviously the Bush administration has been replaced by the Obama administration, but the arguments have remained the same. The Obama administration lawyers have adopted all of the arguments that the Bush administration made to try to shield this statute from judicial review. And I think it's important to recognize the limited proposition we were making. The case before the Supreme Court was not about whether this statute is constitutional or not. We hadn't reached that stage. The only question before the Supreme Court is, should the courts actually evaluate whether this statute is constitutional or not? And this 5-4 decision yesterday was a decision that the court should not evaluate that decision. And that's really a disturbing thing, that maybe there's room for reasonable disagreement about whether a statute like this is necessary or lawful or constitutional. But those arguments should be heard in a court. The courts have a role to play in deciding whether this kind of surveillance is constitutional or not, and it's very troubling that the courts are refusing to play that role.